Hi everyone, welcome back to the ranch at Chez Temescal. It is another edition of Bone Quarantine and we are so excited to bring this recipe to you. We were actually able to get my father-in-law Perry Brown's potato salad recipe that he has been making for years, and we were able to talk to him about it, talk to my mother-in-law Judy, my sister-in-law Leslie, and be able to recreate this recipe that my father-in-law makes, but he doesn't measure anything. He just kind of dumps it all together. And we believe, is what he remembers, is that he first started with this recipe back when he was in the Marines, spending time on KP duty. And from what I understand is he was able to perfect the recipe because he was spending time on KP duty. So anyway, so this is a shout out to my father-in-law Perry. We are going to be making Papa Perry's Party Perfect Potato Salad right here at the ranch at Chez Temescal. We're going to get to the ingredients in just a moment. This amazing potato salad starts with 4 pounds of russet potatoes that have been peeled and cut into 1-inch cubes. Next we have 1.5 cups of brown onion that have been diced, 2 cups of celery that has been diced. We have a dozen hard-boiled eggs that have been chopped. Then we top with 4 or 5 hard-boiled eggs that are sliced. We add 10 sweet pickles that are diced, 1 cup of Miracle Whip, 1/2 cup of yellow mustard, 3 tablespoons of pickle juice from the jar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of pepper. Let's add in 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of thyme, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. So there you go. As those are the ingredients, and this is actually one of the simplest recipes to put together. What we're going to do is we're going to start by boiling the potatoes, and we're going to let them boil for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're fork tender. And then after they're out of the pot, we're going to bring them back in. We're going to combine all the ingredients together, and we will have potato salad. So I'm going to set these on to boil, come back in about 15 or 20 minutes. All right, our potatoes were boiled in salt water for about 15 minutes until they were fork tender. You want to make sure that you don't overboil the potatoes because it's going to turn to mush. But just till they're fork tender, about 15 minutes boiled in salt water. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in more of our ingredients. So let's add in our onion. And here's our celery. And here is our chopped hard-boiled egg. Let's add in our pickles. Kind of give this just a quick gentle stir here, just to start incorporating. Again, you want to be gentle with this because you really don't want to break up the potatoes. So now we're going to keep going on with our ingredients, our Miracle Whip. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to get this all stirred and thoroughly combined. All right, we are back. What we did is we transferred the potato salad to a serving bowl, and then what we did is we layered hard-boiled egg on top. And so the last little piece here to give it that little bit of flavor that takes over the top is some paprika. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a couple of pinches of paprika here. So we got a few generous pinches of paprika, and I think we are ready to taste. What do you think? Oh yeah. Okay, so look at this with the sweet pickle, the mustard, the color here. You know, the crunchy, you can already tell right here is that the celery is crunchy. Okay, let's give it a taste. The combination of the thyme and oregano with the onion and the hard-boiled egg, the crunchiness of the celery, the Italian seasoning. Oh, little bit of kick from the paprika, and the sweet pickles and pickle juice is just this great balance of sweet, salty, little sour. So good. Really good. There you have it. So it looks like it's a very, very easy recipe to put together, and actually it is. But when you don't have an actual recipe to follow, and you're going back to the family to get their memory of how they would do it, it really was just kind of a lot of fun going on that exploration. So this is Papa Perry's Hearty Perfect Potato Salad, and it is really, really delicious. Certainly recommend that you give it a try. And by the way, at some point soon, I think I'm going to go out and get myself an egg slicer, because I think it's time that I get one. But anyway, so we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Bone Quarantine here at the ranch at Chez Temescal. We absolutely love being able to put these recipes together and share them with all of you, especially family recipes, those that bring back a lot of memories for us in the family. If you have such recipes like that, send them along. Let's take a look at them. Be glad to see and try them out here in the Chez Temescal kitchen. So until we get a chance to see you again, keep eating in good health. Thanks so much for watching, and have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.